Welcome to Tea Leaves Programming. Today we're gaming like it's 1979. It's back to the Fool's Errand and the Sun's Map, one of the endgame puzzles. We have filled in, correctly or incorrectly, the first 2/5 of this map, starting right here, following along here, going through this maze, out here, and this bridge was where we stopped. There may be errors here. I may have made mistakes. We'll find out as we play. So, continuing on, we reach the Hanged Man. I am a hanged man, said the hanging man. Okay, well, I recall this one should be easy. And top is our secret word. I should write that down. I don't know yet what these secret words are going to be used for. We'll find out. But I recall seeing a noose on one of these squares, so that one feels pretty straightforward. And indeed, the path matches up. I'll try and go very fast here, as fast as I can. The Page of Cups, these pages and queens have been the hardest ones to do so far, for lack of clues. A tiny green fish wriggled its way back to sea. I saw a fish right there. Okay. Well, already my plan of how I thought the map was going to go, it's not working out. But I'm going to follow this along. We'll put together as much as we can, and then we'll see where it all went wrong. A knight on a gray horse. Staring off at the ocean. Well, the ocean is a feature there. So, and we have this shoreline from the fish. So let's look for something that looks like this shoreline that hopefully would connect up with that. I realize that part of the problem of this type of video is watching me hunt for the square that you, the viewer, probably immediately see. And in this case, there it is right there. All right, so we are going to the left here, which is going to leave us sealed off in this area. So what that suggests, maybe, I'm going to deal with this now because otherwise it'll be confusing later. Well, I'm not sure what it suggests. My thought was that maybe this maze or this queen was over here. Now, this is where my mistake is. Somewhere, probably the connection of these two mazes or the position of the queen square with respect to it. We're going to have to come back, though. Unless, this is a crazy thought. I'm going to run with it. What if all of this is over here? This is in fact the right border of the map, and this is a free square. That would explain it. I don't like using this idea of a free square, but I don't know. Let's follow. Let's run with it for now. That was the Knight of Cups. Now we're in the children. 2 children were arranging flowers into 6 straw vases. A quaint stone cottage. All right, so we're looking for a 6 that connects up to the east. That might. It's not going to be that one. You know what? I'm going to start with this as my working assumption. Although I don't see a cottage here. Let's find our other 6s. We've got that 6. Well, these 2 are already used. So it has to be either that or that. So if this is correct, then our next one should be 2, 3, and 10. Let's burn through them and see if it's correct. 2 crystal wine glasses. 3 women. Leap for joy. Care, leap, and joy. I say 10 is the last one. 10 heavenly chalices. And wish is our word. All right. These 9 are mine. Carefully arranged a collection of antique cups. Okay, well, is he saying that there are 9 of them? Really? Well, let's hook up that 9 for now and see if that works. Now we're at the Queen of Cups. A wooden bridge spanning a dark moat, a castle of solemn beauty. The Queen is sitting next to a fountain. All right, let's find a castle. That's a castle. It doesn't match up with our 9. Of course, our 9 could be wrong. That's a castle, and there are waters. So I'm going with that. The cup. The immense cup with a T on it. And that should be easy to find. There it is. Three goblets. 4th goblet. Okay. I seek the secret 6 and 13. All right, well. So now we need a 4. And it needs to connect up to the east relatively high up. So not this one. Why can't I see the other 4? There must be another 4. There, right there. Literally next to my mouse pointer, and I can't see it. Very frustrating. The vision. 7 cups of treasure and a vile black cloud. Field pitted with rocks. Okay. I wonder if the letters are the black rocks. At this point, with only 2 choices per each of these, I'm not going to stress too much. I'm just going to go ahead and choose it, and if it turns out to be wrong, we'll do it again. 2 chalices, and before her were 3 others. That's 5. Okay, 5 chalices connecting to the south. Right there. 8 silver goblets. Cups are the theme of this area. It's not going to be that one. It's going to be this one. And we're filling in nicely here, so this is feeling correct. We're cooking with gas. We're going much faster here. The mighty Hierophant. 4 others have come before you. That is clearly the final. That's the destination right there. So maybe the free space theory, maybe it's correct. Now the Hierophant does not have any number, so it's going to come in the south and go out the east. And there's no existing letter connections that I can see. There's that castle. We'll put that castle there for now. Might be wrong. We'll come back to it. The map shows you only of the places you've visited and never places you have not. Crescent moon, east to west. There's our crescent moon, east to west. Well, That went very quickly, and I'm feeling much better now that we have made that free space assumption. Let's see if we can do more. We'll start with the Emperor in our fourth segment. Got another magic word, whiff dove. Small bird with 3 wings, 2 heads, and 1 leg. I recall seeing that right there. There's our whiff dove. And now, aren't there some other things that connect to it? Now we're starting to be able to use these letters to really get ahead of ourselves. The Empress. Vile shadow and 5 circle. Long satin couch. She cast 2 shadows. A crystal sphere with 5 mouths. That's rather grim. Do we see anything that looks like a shadow with 5 mouths? No, I do not, honestly. However, no. All right, so I'm going to leave this one blank for right now. We're going to come back to the Empress because she annoys me. The Star, a lone star. To err is human. So, star right there. I said this one was going to be left alone, so we are therefore there, and therefore the Queen of Swords goes west to east to west. I'm going to assume it's that. The High Priestess. Oof. This is on a winding plateau. I might just do this one via what fits. Unless I could see something that is redolent of the High Priestess. I don't think scales are her thing. There is a skull. No. Sword will be a few... Oh, there we go. Mountaintop with lightning on it. There we go. The Sentry. Three sharp swords. And we're going to start to use these clues as well. All right, so if we've done this well, no, because this is wrong now. Let's go after the Sentry, the Knight of Swords. Really no clues here. 8. It mentions 8 magical wands, but I think that's a red herring. Because I don't think this is 8. I do think it's possible that this 3 is wrong. Or we need to use different letters in our alphabet. So the next one, if this is correct, should be 2, 4, and 9. After the Knight of Swords. 2 rusty swords. Four swords. That's good. A giant. This feels important. A giant wheel stood near the pyramids, and I saw 3 mystical words, one atop another. And then 9 swords. Good. Okay. Now we're at the Queen of Swords. Bleak 3-towered citadel. And there's our bleak 3-towered citadel. Bye, Queen. And now we're at the large sword, which goes here. Six heavy swords at the edge of a lake. And there it is. No, that can't be right. Did I misread? I must have misread. Small boat, gloomy shore. Yeah, if this is the swords, that has to be it. Oh, Q. Okay, it's fine. Despair. 1 of 8 long swords. Grief. Plus 10 glowing swords. Should be our last remaining 10. We're in the home stretch here, I think. Justice. And there should be a set of scales. I recall seeing one. That's an hourglass. That is not scales. Peter B. Scales are not hourglasses. The Page of Swords. Well, it has to go connect south to east. So there should not be that many of those left. That's going to be wrong. That is totally wrong. That's wrong. I mean, there's that. It matches. I don't know why that broken wheel would represent the page. I'm going to use it for now. I'm not quite sure what that means. See, here's the broken wheel. Did I do one and not realize it? I think I did. Justice, the page. Okay. Justice, Page of Swords, Chariot. I'm going so fast that I finished one and didn't even realize it. We are in 5 out of 5. This is the last segment of the map. At which point, the game is going to remind us what the actual end game is, since I forgot. King of Swords. So here we have, I think, 4 kings on a battlefield, and no actual clues, because I think these letters are not clues to the specific square. I think these letters are used in the end game. That's what I think. But we've got these. This feels like a battlefield. And so I think these are our 4 kings. And that's my story. I'm sticking to it. And we're just going to go right past all 4 of those to the thief. A man sneaking with swords. Seven swords. Okay, so that's 7. 5 fallen swords. 7, 5. So this was all correct. Next will be the maze. Lost in a confusing tangle. Great. Locate a J and proceed from there. I'm going to have to do another pass of this where I just write down these boldface clues. The straight path. Road as straight as an arrow. Well, that's probably this one right here. Judgment. Enormous hourglass. Right there. The tower. I'm not even going to read it. We know the tower is there. The devil. Probably the trident. The plane of bones, followed by death. Well, let's read the plane of bones. Black banner bearing the letters ZA. I think I saw that. There's our ZA. That must be the plane of bones. ZA. Okay, with the caveat okay, so just as our previous video with the sun's map was longer than I thought it would be, this one is going to be shorter than I thought it would be. We have now arranged the sun's map. I believe it is correct. And the reason I think it's correct is that when we pull down the clue, it tells us we've done well. And now that we have the map together, we have to actually locate the 14 treasures and enter their names into the Book of Thoth. I'm going to read this because reading it will help me understand what is going on. There are 11 additional clues on the sun's map. Press and hold the Option key to reveal their locations. That's nice. To open a clue, move the mouse to that location and click. Press the Shift key, point the mouse to a map square to reveal its name. Press the space bar to go from the story to the map. Let's try that. Okay. And we can see that we're at the top of the screen. It's revealing things. And these are our additional clues. So as predicted, I had misremembered and thought putting the map together was the final puzzle. No, putting the map together is just the key that lets you begin the final puzzle. Cliff Johnson, you're something else. I'm going to cut this video here, and we're going to bask in our achievement of having correctly put together this square jigsaw puzzle. And then next week, we're going to start trying to wrestle with these clues and understand what exactly it is that we have to do to find the 14 treasures of the world and maybe finish Fool's Errand. This has been Tea Leaves Programming, You're watching Gaming Like It's 1979. Please feel to like, subscribe, or sign up for a membership if you like. Thanks for watching.